Zone, an ancient land of many mysteries.
Before we dive in, would you like to know how to play Lego Party?
Well, I sure hope someone knows where we put the manual.
3 is now live. Streaming Lego Party. Lego Party.
Good day. I am Mr. Gold. Seek me out in the challenge zone to purchase a golden brick.
Round one, let's go! Simply stand on a square, and the one with the most votes wins. These players sure know what they want, huh? Get ready for a head-spinning, sword-throwing game of split-second timing and big point scoring.
Time your throws carefully to get the maximum score, and maybe you too can be a ninja like me.
This is Ninjago training. And before Ted says it, this is not an accurate reflection of how ninjas actually train.
If anyone wants, I'm happy to tell you more about our actual training afterwards.
Go!
First round, so take your time, but not too much.
All right, here's some swords for the next round.
With all these blades flying about, let's hope we don't see an injury.
A ninja you what?
An injury.
A ninja you injury?
Forget I said anything.
Go!
Oh boy, they just threw those things anywhere, didn't they?
Let's put on our ninja suits and sneak on over to the results.
They're called Shinobi Shozoku's page.
So there are the first results of our game today. Any surprises, Ted?
Only that you've thrown to me expecting some kind of insightful announcement.
Don't forget, the player with the most golden bricks wins the game.
Well, now who's this then?
Bad news, that's who, because they've summoned the Grief Bringer.
And just look at all the grief it's bringing. A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
But also the order in which they take turns during this round.
a friendly warning to all our contestants. If you don't want to get toasted by the grief bringer, make sure you're not on Dragon Bridge when it flies over.
It's okay, we'll give you loads of warning. I'm sure that almost none of you will get lightly toasted.
Look at that. They've landed on a free power-up space. And you know what that means they get.
Well, don't leave me hanging. What is it? And now it's time for this player's first turn. It's a lucky space where fortunate folks can win from a galaxy of prizes. Well, about 6 prizes.
Well, hello there. I might look like the worst, but my deals are the best. Now, let me sell you something to help you win the game.
If a player ends their turn on one of these spaces, they get free studs. For free.
It's time to vote for the next minigame.
Don't worry, you don't have to be over 18 to participate.
There's our result. Get ready to step out into the unknown as we play Perilous Pathways.
4 players race to the finish, but the catch is they can only see a few feet in front of them.
Will they throw caution to the wind and possibly themselves off the side? Let's find out.
Paige, is it my imagination or are all the statues doing dance moves?
It is not your imagination. Apparently, they were super into dabbing 5,000 years ago.
Huh. I have learned something new today. As I imagine, have our viewers.
Absolutely. Although don't quote us on any history papers, okay?
Oh, player 2! This is terrible!
That's the thing about this game. It's so hard to know where the solid ground is.
Well, they definitely bounce up. Unfortunately, it was about 30 feet below the platform they were meant to stay on.
Player 1!
If they say that wasn't their fault, then they're clearly in denial.
This has got to be one of the most nerve-wracking games we have. Not knowing if you're next... Oh!
Good news! Everyone's back on terra firma.
Rather than terrifyingly unfirma, let's go to the results.
And player 1 gets the win.
Oh, that's 2 consecutive wins. This could be the beginning of something big. So, where does that leave everyone else, Ted?
In 2nd, 3rd, and 4th.
What? Well, who's this tall shard of evil, Ted?
It's the Crystal King, the bad guy from Season 15 of Ninjago.
So probably not the type to just hand over a golden brick when you land on his event space, then.
Ooh, this is the first big choice. Do they go up?
Welcome, welcome to my emporium of golden bricks.
And that's the first golden brick of this game, snatched up. But will they be able to hold on to it, though?
Oh, no. Have they greased them up again?
I meant someone might steal it.
Ah, gotcha.
Now, the Destiny's Bounty would make for... Well, they've chosen the temple with its dragon cannon.
Wow, if someone can trigger its event space, it could really shake this whole game up. And now it's player 3's turn.
If you buy something from me, then you're almost certain to be the first place winner. They're capping off their turn with a free power-up. Nice.
And now it's player 4's turn.
Well, this decision shouldn't be too tricky.
So what are you hoping they buy, Paige?
Honestly, some fresh milk for the studio. I've just been handed a coffee that looks like it was made with cottage cheese. Last to move this turn is player 2.
If you do not buy a golden brick, then I am sure that your rivals will.
Nicely done, player 2.
Absolutely. Now they've grabbed their first golden brick. They're off the starting line.
Let's hope no one steals it and puts them right back on there.
Ooh, so what free power-up is on the cards for them today?
Round 3, people.
What's your pick for this game, Paige?
I'm feeling very drawn towards the one on the left.
Because it's the closest to you and you hate walking?
You know it, Ted.
It's time for our players to take to the air and rack up some points.
But getting a tip-top tally means bagging the best bonuses.
And hitting the massive bonus-filled target at the end in the right spot.
So get ready for Aim to Please, the game of soaring and scoring.
Go!
First up, it's player 1.
All right, time to start piling on the points.
They are missing a lot of pickups at the moment.
They better keep on grabbing those points from here on out.
Go! Player 2 is next to take to the air.
A word of warning to our players. Don't even think about trying to steal any of the crown jewels.
Because of how tight security is?
No, because they hawked the real ones to pay a tax bill years ago.
That'll be the first point of many, I'm sure. Go!
Player 3 is ready for takeoff now.
Come on, grab some points already.
Be careful, Player 3.
They've grabbed some points and are off the starting line. Go!
Player 4 is last up.
They are missing a lot of pickups at the moment.
And that gentle thud ends their run with a healthy dose of extra points.
And that's how you play Aim to Please.
But how did everyone score?
As exciting entertainment goes, I'd say this was top flight, Paige.
It certainly had me in a flat.
You know, in some countries, they'd arrest us for these. Ooh, it's the ice behemoth from when Zane turned evil. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but you've had ample time to watch it, folks.
And look, it has a golden brick, too.
Everyone better hold on to their studs. The grief bringer's almost here.
A reminder for the viewers at home that the player's finishing position in a minigame not only determines how many studs they win,
but also the order in which they take turns during this round.
And when there's a tied result, the turn order of the tied players is chosen completely at random for maximum unfairness.
A times two always makes for an interesting turn.
Or maybe head left through the Desert of Doom to the Oni Temple.
A player cannot hope to win the game if they pass up the opportunity to purchase golden bricks.
You know, sometimes one brick is actually enough to win the whole game.
Although generally that only occurs when you're playing against single-celled organisms.
Or me. And that's not a bad place to end their turn. How are they meant to choose between so many options? Oh boy, they're gonna have to take on the ice behemoth.
All they've got to do is stop that spinner on the golden brick.
Oh no, and that timing mess up will not go unpunished.
They can head left if they want to build something truly formidable.
Or they can go to the right to set a trap and visit our friendly thief.
Let's shuffle some people. It's a free power-up space. So, what do you think they'll get, Ted?
Whatever it is, I say stick it on Brick Pay.
There's just one more contestant to go.
What are the... It's the Crab Trap space.
This is where contestants can pay to set a trap for their rivals.
And whoever triggers the trap by walking over this space will lose one of their golden bricks to whoever set it.
Or, if they're a little light on bricks, a pile of their studs instead. You can never have enough free studs.
I hope everyone's ready.
Our contestants did very well to avoid getting hit here.
Are you ready for another roller coaster round of thrills and spills? You better be.
Mini game voting time. It comes earlier every year.
Democracy in action.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Mainly for the audience at home rather than the players, though. Get ready for the fleet-footed rhythm action game where hitting the right note means everything.
Every note you hit earns you points.
And hit enough in a row and you maximize your multiplier.
But miss a single one and it'll fall right back down.
So put on your dance shoes because this is Dance Off.
Whoa, our players aren't just busting moves, Paige. They're smashing them.
Yeah, check out Player One. They're practically rewriting the rules of competitive dance.
Even so, I'm sure the other players will find their groove any second now.
We're coming to the end now.
Lift the needle, folks. This record is over.
Let's look at the vinyl scores.
And Player One wins top prize.
Still sitting pretty at the front of the pack, I see.
Okay, but what does that mean for the rest of the players?
It's actually very exciting because they all get participation trophies, which are tiny and invisible. Here they go, leading the charge.
They've triggered the dragon cannon, and that means a trio of golden bricks are on their way. The advantage of not going first is that you've already lost the minigame, so people won't be expecting too much of you.
You'd have to really try to get the wrong number with a slow roller.
Uh-oh. Will they beat the baddie this time?
This is why it's best not to miss!
Go on, set it! You know you want to.
The trap's been set. Now we just have to wait for someone foolish enough to walk into it.
It's times like these that I'm glad I'm not a player, Paige, because I would definitely do that.
Hey there, you want something stealing? I'm your guy. What'll it be? I can get you studs for free, but a brick will cost you.
Ooh, do I spy a golden brick? No, seriously, one of my contacts has gone behind my eye. Nice job, player 3.
As the last person to get a hold of a golden brick, they have got a lot of catching up to do.
Of course, if they were an alchemist, they could just make more golden bricks.
Sadly, alchemy isn't real, Ted.
What a shame. They won't get past the Crystal King without a fight.
But the prize is worth it if they can beat him.
I won't lie. This is gonna hurt.
And that is that.
And finishing the round, it's player 2.
So, which will they pick, I wonder?
Add 5, huh? That's what I do when people ask me my IQ. Just to get me into triple digits.
Welcome, welcome to my emporium of golden bricks. I sense you are a discerning customer, if not a rich one. Please, do come back when you have more studs.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
Excuse the smell of burnt wiener. So what can I get ya? And that's their last move.
Round 5.
And that means there's just half the game left to go.
Get ready for escalation time.
Which means bigger losses on these spaces.
Higher rewards on these spaces.
And more studs for each of the mini games.
Everyone, pick a game.
And, ideally, come to some sort of agreement about it. As I recall, the last time we played this game, our contestants had some questions about it. But the main one being, how did a bear get loose in here? It's very tall race, the high altitude, low speed, and even lower number of wheels distance competition.
Each player must wobble their way along the track while desperately trying to stay upright.
So who will get the furthest and who will fall the flattest? Let's find out.
Ooh, ow, player 4.
Their form during that was perfect. It was like a trust fall, except with people you can't trust.
Uh-oh, I just saw one of the track officials, and they are not looking happy with us.
Oh, don't worry, we'll be fine, Ted. Unless they stick a bunch of hurdles on our track again.
Player 4, are you okay?
You know, I don't often have cause to say it, but that faceplant... Well, time is up, so you fall down. The race is over.
Finish.
And now that everyone's having a nice lie down, let's go to the results.
And player 1 takes the top spot.
I've genuinely lost count of how many times they've won now.
In fairness, Ted, you losing count only means it's somewhere north of 3 times.
Can it really be? It's Cloud Kingdom, a mythical land absolutely stuffed with good fortune.
And someone who's always happy to sell you a golden brick.
Here's our first contestant.
So someone else thinks they can beat them, huh?
Woohoo! Looks like the ninjas are gonna put the Crystal King in his place too. And what is that place? It's the trash.
I like it. The ninjas do all the work, and then the contestant sweeps in and nabs the golden brick. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. Don't lose those studs to another player.
Up next, it's player 3.
Oh, how that mountain of studs must encumber you, my friend. Here, allow me to take them off your hands and give you a golden brick.
And that's their turn.
And another contestant steps up to the plate.
With a lucky 8, it's all or nothing. Well, 8 or 1. But that's less catchy.
A golden brick, and it didn't even cost them a stud.
That golden brick must seem extra shiny, as it's given them the lead.
Nobody gets past Firefang without a fight.
But is it a fight our player can win?
Oh, just a little to the side, and they would have had it. Now there's a down payment on a golden brick.
Free studs, you say? Well, it'd be rude to turn them down.
Contestants, you need to vote with your feet.
But that doesn't mean you should leave.
The choice has been chosen.
Ooh, that just gave me chills, Ted.
It's time to put the pedal to the metal in a no-holds-barred race to the finish.
Or, if you forget to steer, straight into a wall.
So watch out for tight turns and hazards aplenty.
And even more importantly, the other players.
This is Rumble Rally. Those cars look like they have it in for each other.
That, or one or more of them is a terrible driver.
Either way, keep it up.
I think someone's trying to make their own shortcuts. Check out player one.
They're out of last place and into something other than last place. Last lap, we're almost at the finish line.
Well, some of them are. Incredible scenes from player three.
They've moved up into first.
If they keep crashing these cars, we're going to have... Oh, there we go.
Finish.
We have our winner.
Let's take a look at how that round paid off.
And player three is our winner.
It's their first win, so I'd imagine they'll remember this moment for the rest of their life. And do feel free to throw out any useless memories to make room for it. You know, stuff like the alphabet, etc.
What's this? Some kind of lava monster?
It's exactly a lava monster from dungeons underneath Shintaro Mountain.
So who's gonna risk stealing its golden brick?
The Grief Bringer will arrive at the end of this turn, so our contestants better get somewhere safe.
Our first player here, fresh from the minigame.
A couple of interesting options there.
Ah, the swapper. Sometimes it's not so much about getting yourself out of trouble as getting someone else into it.
Now let's see how this player's turn goes.
That should help them buy something useful.
Did you ever see such great prices? Come on, be honest. Nice choice. You got a real eye for power-ups, huh?
A few more studs never go amiss.
Except down the back of my couch. It is so uncomfortable now.
Good luck with that, friend. I really hope it sparks joy.
Sweet! A free power-up just in time for their next turn.
Oh no, it's happening!
Ooh, it's round 7.
If you've got any devious strategies up your sleeves, now's the time to use them.
It's time to exercise your democratic right to vote, even if you're a minor.
In fact, especially if you're a minor, to make up for all the homework. That's about as definitive a result as you could ask for.
This is Rock, Paper, Claw, the fun-filled classic dialed up to 12. Players either get rock, paper, or claw, but we only show them for a few seconds.
What?
So catch whoever you've got beat.
And steer clear of those you don't.
Go!
Let's do this! Player 3 scores a point.
Go!
You can literally taste the anticipation in the air for this round.
Literally?
Yep. Words basically mean whatever you like these days.
I disagree.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Go!
Just one more point, and this game is theirs.
No! Tell me this, Paige. What kind of person names their team?
And player one scores the final point.
Finish!
If you ask me, that game was a cut above the rest.
I think it's fair to say it rocked. Yes.
Oh, look at this. Coming out of that game, some of the players were tied for position.
Interesting. So how did our judges decide the order of the tied players?
We stuck them on a merry-go-round, dialed it up to 11, and decided via the order they flew off in.
Ooh, will they succeed where others have failed?
They did it! So let's call in Zane, Lloyd, and Kai to wipe the smile off of Firefang's face.
Oh, what a pity. The monster forgot to take its golden brick with it. And with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk.
If neither of the players tied for first can get another golden brick, this may well go down. Well,
All of my golden bricks come with a gluten-free guarantee. Although, should you eat them, it will be invalidated.
My, oh my, there is precious few rounds left for the other players to catch up now.
and with that brick, they take the lead.
What a good golden brick. Someone give it a saucer of milk. Free power-up space. Ooh, this is like a lucky dip, except the prizes aren't garbage.
I keep telling you, those aren't lucky dips. They're trash cans.
You're just jealous of that apple core I won.
Now, will this +5 get them into double digits?
What a spectacular 12! That's a result worth writing home about, or at least sending a quick email. I'm sure those studs will come in handy soon enough.
I got some great stuff on offer, and most of it's only slightly singed.
Now, what will our final contestant do?
Time to flip a coin and pick a power-up.
If they're using a high roller, they're either aiming for a particular space or away from another. Or both, I guess. You gotta love the lucky space. It's like a tombola full of awesome.
This is it, the final round.
And we still can't say for sure who'll win, as there's very little to separate the leading players. Hoo boy, it's escalation time again.
And that means even bigger losses on these spaces, and even bigger prizes after every minigame. Plus, say goodbye to free power-up spaces, and say hello to big stud reward spaces. Well, as no one will need to buy power-ups anymore, we're shutting the shop.
But because everyone can always use a little more chaos, we're replacing it with a chance space.
Time to vote for our final minigame. And there's our final minigame.
And here we go. We're about to find out who can concisely accumulate carefully considered conveyances.
Also, we're going to see who can count the cars the fastest.
And the faster you can do it, the more points you get.
Assuming your answer's right in the first place. This is Rally Tally.
It's time to lock in your answers and hope they're right.
Quickly, quickly.
That is way more people than usually get this one right.
We're bumping up the difficulty for the second round, so I hope you're ready. I've thought of a way we can play along without distracting the players. Look, I brought an abacus. 1 bead, 2 beads, 3 beads, 5... No, wait.
Oh Yeah, that's not distracting at all.
I think that might have stumped a few of them.
It's the very last round, so try not to blink for its entire duration.
Quickly, lock in your guesses.
Answers.
Sorry, answers.
Quickly, do it! And the answers are locked in.
And that's how you play Rally Tally.
So now you'll know for next time.
And the winner is Player 2.
Although turning to Player 1, Ted.
It's been a while coming, but they've finally been dethroned. Presumably, they're now sat on a small wooden stool, unupholstered, possibly slightly wonky.
A fascinating insight. Thank you, Ted. You can never have enough free studs.
Lucky spaces require critical timing. The last thing they need is a distraction! And here's the next player stepping into their final turn.
A ×2. I love it!
I do love it when they roll a 16 like that.
It's a lucky space. And don't worry, because all of that luck is the good kind. And the final player takes their bow.
Ooh, do they choose the only power-up they can use or the only power-up they can use?
They're on a chance space. Truly the most chaotic way to mess with people's prized possessions.
Well, that couldn't have ended much better for them.
That golden brick has seen them extend their lead.
The other players are really playing catch-up now. In the last turn of the last round, well, that's it, folks. That was the last move of the game.
And that means it's almost time to find out